welcome, good morning to this episode of Digimon Coffee Break. So, I feel like I'm always doing this. I feel like I'm always beginning episodes like this. We're back here. We're back here with Plotmon and Labramun. I realized, embarrassingly enough, that in the last time we had Plotmon, I was very, very stupidly calling Plotmon Palmon for the entire episode. I apologize. I don't know what came over me. It just, I couldn't get it right and whatever. Anyway, so we're back here. Look, here's what happened. A couple of days ago, I woke up to a couple of traited eggs. I woke up to MacLeod and Kimuramon had left us, and they left us very kindly with a couple of traited eggs. Now, I didn't wait to hatch them. Obviously, I think there's only a small window of time anyway where you can actually take them up on their traited egg. So I pretty much immediately hatched them, and also because you guys have seen me go through the baby stages too many times now. It's getting silly. It's getting silly. Let's get serious. That's what we want to do. So here we are with Plotmon and Labramun again. That's fine. This is where I want them to be. Alright, let's feed them up a little bit. How about a bit of grub? It's just about my lunchtime as well. Never mind a coffee. Which, by the way, oh my goodness, Digimon Coffee Break, and I haven't even talked about my coffee yet. Here it is. Cheers. Cheers and good morning. I've actually already been up for about 6 hours because I hate myself. No, I don't. But I have been up because I've been really productive and alrighty, you guys know the drill by now. We need 2 effort hearts on both of them if we want to end up with Tailmon and Dobamon. So without further ado, you know what? I'm going to do it individually, and I'm going to cut it as well. So yes, here we go. Alrighty, big face straight up the bat. So I've been watching Digimon Adventure try. Probably stupidly before I finished watching Digimon Adventure, which I've only watched the first 2 or 3 episodes of. But Digimon Adventure try, I don't know, I have to say I just gave in to a lack of self-control in terms of I really liked the idea that it centered around what happens when they're older. And I was also interested in a review that said, oh, Digimon Try is Digimon's attempt at Evangelion. And as you know, I do like me some Evangelion, so I was like, okay, let's try this. This could be, I guess, more directed towards, I mean, I'm not the target audience. I'm a little too old to be the target audience, actually. But more directed towards older fans. Oh, look, maybe I am the target audience. I mean, I'm a 90s kid, so I don't know. Yeah, so I'm pretty keen on Digimon Adventure Try. No, look, let me rephrase, because I have a couple of opinions. I always have opinions. I always have onions. I have many onions. Sorry, I'm just struggling to help you guys to see. Yeah, so Digimon Adventure Try. It's a little bit slow, isn't it? There's not actually as much Digimon in it, as I would expect. Which is interesting. Like, I don't know, it seems to take a while before we see a lot of the Digimon do stuff. There's not a whole lot of battling in it. And I mean, on one hand, I love that they have episodes like the bathhouse episode I've watched recently, and that was really enjoyable to watch, actually. Like, in terms of like character development and in terms of just being fun and sorry, I can't do like more than one thing at once. In terms of being fun and giving us an in into the characters' personalities and all that other kind of good stuff. And that's fine. And that's cool. But I guess I was expecting to see a lot more action in the show. There is action, don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's fascinating what there isn't quite as much battling, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to move on to Labramun now. This will be the time. This will be the time that I get Dobermon, finally. None of this mucking about. Have I done this wrong? I've forgotten what's on the evolution chart. One day I will get these pendulum Zs correct. Excuse me while I check the evolution chart. I do apologize. I'm correct. They both need 2 effort hearts to get to Dobermon and Tailmon. Yes. Excellent. Alright. 2 effort hearts. A. Yeah. Alright, let's just finish this off. Here we go. You know what I really want? I actually really want a custom shells for these Pen Zs. I'm not keen on their default colors. I do like the pink buttons and the pink frame on this. And I like the general color scheme of the nature spirits, but I don't like the weird pixel thing. And I'm worried that in the long term it probably is going to come off. What I'd love to have a custom shell inspired by Hikari's original Digivice, like the translucent pink with like the lighter pink buttons and stuff. I think that'd be really, really cool. And for this one, like, I don't know, like a translucent black or something. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Anyway, hey, these guys are all set to evolve now. These guys are all set to evolve now, and I just have to make sure I don't make any mistakes. Where's the little star? Does the star go away when they evolve? I know that the traded eggs on the Pen Zs means that they are automatically at level 3, which is pretty neat. It's actually kind of useful rather than the traded eggs on the DM20s. But yeah, hey, something else I wanted to include in today's episode was, so I've been doing a lot of cleaning up of like some old stuff. And when I say old, I mean like old stuff. Stuff from my childhood, like really old stuff. And I have found a couple of treasures. So if you pardon me, So you may or may not be familiar with this if you don't live in Australia. You know, I actually have no idea if it's unique to where I live or whatever, but I spent an awful long time at basically a secondhand book fair. Like my family did. We just went every year, and I would just get stuff. Like stuff would be like 50 cents for a book and stuff, and I would just get it. So something that I have here, something that I picked up from one of them, is this. You know what? I'm just gonna move everything out of the way. So it's a collector's album of these. I remember these now that I saw them. It's these. Let me find one because it's not complete, which is a shame. But they're these like 3D, like old school 3D, like collectible cards, and they used to come in like chip packets and stuff. I don't remember where these came from, like what kind of I don't know what kind of snack these came in, but yeah, like these old school 3D things. So like I'm just going to show you a few of the ones. Obviously it's not complete, and probably I think I remember actually only getting about 2 of these, so the rest came with it. And this is something I dug up at my family home, my old family home. But yeah, so we've got this one. I think is actually mine because I remember seeing this. I remember seeing Ikakumon to Zudomon. But yeah, what else? Of course, I'm pretty sad that we don't have any of the Tailmon line. So we've got Patamon to Pegasusmon. That's pretty cool. What else have we got here? That's pretty cool. We've got Wargreymon here. Hell yeah. What else? Another Angimon. That's pretty sick. Birdramon. Oh, cool. Yeah, we got Gomamon there. Yeah, so, you know, it'd be pretty cool to have like a full set of these, but that's probably a little bit unrealistic. Oh man, but yeah, like remember 3D cards? They had some really cool Pokemon ones as well, and that gave me a lot of life. Another thing I found is some old Digimon trading cards. So in a moment I'll just show you what I've got after I put them all the right way up. Mushroomon, Metal Greymon, which is pretty cool. So that's neat. Megadramon, Deltamon, Exterranamon, Vidramon, Tuskmon, Blossomon, and these, you know what, I have no idea what these are. I haven't even googled it. Sorry, I didn't do it. But yeah, these are just collectible cards, I guess. I'm not sure. So obviously, I think they're from like the anime because they have like they have stuff on the back. And again, I remember Pokemon doing something similar to this, so that's pretty interesting. There we go. So yeah, I guess I thought that was pretty neat. And the last thing that I want to show you that I found is this, which I believe is a guide to the trading card game. Yeah, so this is a weird kind of book. It's got all sorts of stuff in it, I guess. Like general stuff, you know? And then there's like stuff about the card game. there's this sort of thing, which is about the card game again. But there's also yeah, so there's like little evolution guides, and that's probably related. Yeah, so there's like all sorts of really interesting stuff, and this book is in like pretty good nick as well. So that's pretty, I don't know, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I found this and I was like, wow, this is a trip down memory lane, I tell you what. And I remember like my brother and I, because he actually had a pendulum cycle, which I now kind of have. And I had my version 6. And I remember like, because it was so, you know, you couldn't really look it up. I mean, we could, but we were kids and you couldn't really look up things like like evolution requirements and how to evolve things properly and things like that. So it, like, evolving our Digimon on our V-Pets had a little bit more mystery to it, and whenever there was like a new Digimon we'd never seen before, we would actually look it up in that book, which makes very little sense because that's about the card game, but that's what we would do. Ladies and gents, that's a wrap for today. Here's where we're at. Hopefully, no care mistakes. Tailmon, Dobermon, let's do it. Alright. You guys have a good day, and I will see you next time for more Digimon Coffee Break. Cheers!